Final page. To decrease something by 15%, the easiest way to do it is to think of it as a reduction from 100%. If you drop 15%, that means you now have 85%. If you want to work out 85% of something, take 200 and multiply it by 0.85. Hopefully you remember that. You get, of course, 170. Mention this on page 1. Remember, n goes 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going up in ones. This sequence is going up in threes. It's going up to 3 times as fast as n, so it's therefore based on 3n, the 3 times table. So there's our sequence. But this isn't 3, 6, 9, 12. It's 2 more than that, so 3n plus 2. If you have a right-angled triangle, Pythagoras theorem applies. So therefore, we have the 2 short sides. If you square them and add them, they equal the big side squared. So x squared plus 7 squared equals 12 squared as your starting point. You could, of course, rearrange that from the start. But if we do it this way, we say x squared plus 49 equals 144, which means that x squared is 95, and the square root of 95, if I remember right, is 9.7522p. On to the last question. If you have x cubed minus 2x plus 1, the easiest way to do this, if you have a calculator, is to program it. If we go to mode, and we want to pick table, you get that f of x thing. You've probably seen that sometimes and thought, oh no, my calculator's not working. To get out of it, you press mode and go back to 1 comp, but we want to have table, so we've got mode 3 again. Then you need to type in x cubed minus 2x plus 1. So to get x on this button, it's usually somewhere up here. You press alpha x, and then we're going to cube that, so it comes up with a little hat in the brackets, so put the 3 in and close the brackets. That's now x cubed minus 2x, I get the x, as I did before, plus 1. If I now press equals, it says start. Now, this means what's our start x value. So for this table, x is starting at minus 2. So our lowest x value is the start value, so we type in minus, using this minus button here, 2, and press equals. Then it asks for end. What's our highest x value? It's 2, so we press 2, and equals, and then it says step. The step is how much the x values are going up by. It's usually 1, in this case it is 1, and because 1 is already there, you can just press equals, you don't have to press 1 equals. It makes much difference. And then we get the table. So this tells us that when x is 2, y is blah blah blah, and so that's x is 2, f of x is the y, so that's 3, so minus 3, when x is minus 1, y is 2, and so on. Now, and you can scroll down and look at all the values. Now that's one way of doing it. If you don't have a calculator, it's still possible, of course. For the positive numbers, it's easier. 2 cubed is 8, minus 2 lots of 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 1 cubed is 1, minus 2 ones is minus 1, plus 1 is 0. 0 cubed minus 2 zeros is nothing, plus 1 is 1. It's when we get to the negative numbers that people are more likely to make oh, excuse me, mistakes. Minus 1 cubed is minus 1. Minus 2 lots of minus 1 is plus 2. Plus 1 means we have minus 1 plus 2 plus 1, which gives us 2. If you have minus 2, we have minus 2 cubed, which is minus 8. Minus